I'm like 100% sure I'm getting proposed to in like a couple minutes. Things are just weird. I know for sure something's happening. Let me tell you about the disaster that happened today. I'm like triggered by it. It's too early to talk about it. Special delivery. Hi everyone, welcome to part 4 of the wedding prep series. I'm whispering because it's really early on a Saturday and we're just getting ready to go to Buffalo because we're trying to do some serious shopping. It's June 17th, we're in the middle of June. I took a couple of weeks off after coming back from Miami from vlogging, and we have essentially, like, things are starting to pick up. My first wedding related event or ceremony is in 1 week, and I have a lot of things like to kind of prep for. So today when we go shopping in Buffalo, we're trying to get a bridal shower dress for me, and we're trying to look at options for my engagement photo shoot. I still don't have an outfit for that, and then my family is trying to buy like shoes for themselves, and then just a couple more things for gifting, and then we'll probably get distracted and buy other things as well. But I'll try to take you along with me. This video has become like ASMR, which is not my intention, and also I think ASMR is a little bit more like gentle, and I'm not being gentle right now. Yesterday we picked up my dad and my brother's outfits for the wedding day, and they both look really good. The people that we got it from, I'll share everything after the wedding, but they did a really good job, so that's ready on time, so everything is good to go with them, which is always the easiest for guys. And then our clothes from India for everything else I think should be coming in this vlog. They have to be coming in this vlog. I didn't get hurt. Guys, this is a dress and it will not go over my butt. Like, just literally not going over my butt. So we had a very productive weekend. When I went shopping in Buffalo, it was slow and painful, but I did end up coming back with lots of big things checked off of my list. I was able to find a dress for my engagement photo shoot, which I'm really excited about, and that kind of like sets the theme in place. Darm sent over like the contract and paid for the deposit and everything for the location, so we are good to go. I think I mentioned before, I don't remember if I did, it's at a castle. It's called Casaloma. It's like the only castle in Toronto, and I don't think any of us have actually been to Casaloma because it's hella expensive to like get admission and go in there, but we're gonna do our photo shoot there because it just kind of fit the vibe that I was going for. So I have my dress. His outfit, he probably has it. It's just gonna be like a basic, you know, like men's suit type outfit. He doesn't need to go shopping for that. And then I also found a dress, a potential dress for my bridal shower. Everyone that I went with, so it was my mom, my sister, and then my mom's friend, they all loved it. They just weren't sure if it was like enough for my bridal shower, so I bought it because it was on sale and it fit me really well. So we'll keep it as a backup if I can't find anything else, but I'll probably have to do some panic shopping online. It's really hard to shop in store. Like, I don't think I'm an in-store shopping person anymore. Like, my sizes are never there. The prices are honestly a little bit more expensive. There's more deals online. So I'll have to start putting in a bunch of orders, which I'll try to do this week. Then I'll wear one and I'll return all the others. Basically what I did for Miami as well. I might try to make a video out of it, like a full YouTube video about trying on like different bridal shower dress options, because for Miami, honestly, I was so overwhelmed. I didn't have like the capacity to make any content out of it. I thought about it because I bought so many white dresses, but I just like didn't have, like I said, the capacity. And the Miami like outfits I bought were like vacation type. They weren't like, you know, the elegant type of bridal shower dress that I'm looking for. And then today, also more productive, my bridesmaids are picking up and getting all of their measurements done to get their wedding day outfits made. So they pick up their outfits and their jewelry from me, and then they drive over to the seamstress house and then get their measurements done. So all of that is underway, and Dharma and I just came back from shopping and he confirmed his reception outfit as well, which has been on his list for so long, but whatever, we got it done. I'm not gonna bother him about it. We're good. They didn't have a size in store for him, so it has to be shipped to his house, which is cool. No problem, because we have like I'm acting like we have so much time. We have like 2 months left until like things really start to, you know, kick in. And then after that, I came home and my mom and I went to another seamstress house. It's a new person, my friend recommended them, and I had to drop off an outfit to get made for my prayer that's next month, where we're going to do a prayer and then hand out the invitations to my relatives. So I wanted a new outfit for that, because I have all the outfits that I bought from India, but those are like, they're supposed to gift to me after the wedding, and none of them really fit like the vibe that I was looking for. So I had one that was not made yet. It was just fabric, so then we're gonna get that made, so that should be done in like a week. And I think those are my updates for now. There's obviously lots happening. It is consuming my life, but I am trying to be in a different mindset. Like I said at the end of my last video after Miami, I'm trying to be in a different mindset. I am taking you with me to get my skin tags removed, and this is honestly what wedding prep looks like. I made an appointment with a plastic surgeon because honestly I don't have time to waste to go through like the actual OHIP approval process, like go see a dermatologist and everything. Like I tried to go through that way, but it was just taking a very long time. So I decided I'm just gonna pay for it, which I would have had to do anyways because it's a cosmetic procedure, but I didn't want to go through my doctor. So I have one over here that's like right in the middle of my neck. I'm actually prone to skin tags. I think it started coming up in like the last few years or so, and I'm just getting like random ones here too. Like there's one over here, and there's like little bumps like developing everywhere, and I have one under my arm, like in my armpit, that I'm not gonna show you because it's actually like worse than this one. Maybe it says TMI, maybe it's not, but like I really just don't want this like there on my wedding day, because like my necklace does not even cover it, and then the one on my armpit, like if I'm wearing something sleeveless and we're gonna be like dancing a lot and like my arms are gonna be up and everything, I don't want an ugly skin tag in my pictures. So that's what I'm doing today, and then I'm actually gonna take myself out on a little picnic. The plastic surgeon's office, it's so funny for me to say that, but you know what, people use plastic surgeons all the time. So the plastic surgeon's office is near like the waterfront area, like by Lakeshore, so I'm gonna take myself out for a picnic later on, like read a book, eat some lunch like by the water, and then I have to start preparing for our first wedding event, which is tomorrow. I'll talk about it a little bit more later on because I have to go right now, but yeah, things are happening and they're happening fast. Okay, this is what it looks like after. I just have a band-aid on top and then a band-aid under my armpit. I'm at the gas station. I just needed gas. It just started raining, so my outdoor beach picnic plan is not going to work, obviously. But it actually kind of worked out for me because when I got there at the appointment, they said that I need to avoid sun exposure and these areas. And obviously my neck is like very exposed, so it's good. Actually, I can't be sitting outside and like basking in the sun regardless. So I'm actually gonna find a cafe in the area and still like have my solo date, still like, you know, get a coffee or something and read my book, but it just won't be outside, which is okay. And I will explain everything about the event tomorrow. I need to run some errands today to prepare for tomorrow. I need to get a fruit basket because we're going over to Darm's house. Not me, I'm not supposed to go. My family is going over to Darm's house for like this ceremony type thing. And then I'm actually, I think, going afterwards after they're done the ceremony, because his family was like, you should just reach, like, why would you be sitting at home alone? But this is going to take a few days to actually heal, and obviously like a very high traffic area. So I'll keep you guys updated if you're interested. I would probably not do it again because honestly I'm not super bothered by it. It's just for this special occasion. Okay, so I just got back home and my neck is looking great, and so they said it's gonna take like a few days for it to heal. Like I have to keep putting on like polysporin on it. So they told me like for the next 5 days or so I have to be like really careful like with my sun exposure, with using polysporin, cleaning the area and stuff like that. And then after that I can like go back to my normal routine, which is awesome. Would I do it again? No. It was pretty expensive because again I went down like the cosmetic route, because it is a cosmetic procedure. Like there's no need, like no medical reason for me to get these tags removed. So that has been done, and then right after that I went to the grocery store, a specific grocery store, because we had to put in an order for a fruit basket, and my mom's at work today. It's Friday and I have the day off because I think I mentioned earlier. Did I mention earlier? I'm doing a special program in the summer where I basically work like an extra hour, like 7.5 days a week, and then I get 1 day off every pay period, which means that all of those extra days will be filled with wedding stuff. But like I think I totally need it. It's gonna be very, you know, appreciated. Even today, obviously, like I had to make an appointment that's can only be done on weekdays. So as I was saying, I went to the grocery store and I put in an order for a fruit basket because tomorrow is that first event for like our wedding. So the event, I actually did not even know about the ceremony until I started actively becoming interested in getting married. But what happens is it's called the Sahijati. And what happens is the girl's family will go to the guy's family and give them like a formal invitation to like start the wedding process or start like preparing for the wedding, even though obviously we've been preparing for like a year. But it's supposed to be like more of a traditional kind of thing. I don't really know what the significance of it is. I tried to look it up a little bit, so I have a little bit of an understanding, but not like fully in terms of why it started as a tradition like all these years ago. But that's what's happening tomorrow. So we are going with a couple of gifts, and then not we again. I'm not going. My family is going with a couple of gifts, and then we have like there's basically like a template of like you have to fill in the blanks with like all the wedding information. So we got that from India, and then the actual invitation for the one that I'm giving to my relatives, and then just sweets and stuff. So all of that we have to prepare for tomorrow when we have like the sweets and stuff, because obviously you have to buy them fresh. And then we're putting a little basket together, and then we're buying a fruit basket on the side as well. So that's happening tomorrow. Some families do it different ways. Like I know some people do it like maybe like a week or two before the wedding, like when it's really close to the wedding. But in my family, what we were told to do was that they have to be the first ones to get the invitation. So we have to give it to them before we give it to anybody else. And so we're giving it to like my fiance's family first, and then the next group of people that get it are my mom's parents, so my grandparents, so they're going to be the second people to get it, and then we can start like distributing them to the general population, I guess, which is happening next month. We're holding a prayer. I don't remember if I talked about this, but it's in like 3 weeks. We are having a prayer done at the temple. It's over 3 days or 72 hours of like 72 hours of straight reading our holy book, and then at the end everyone comes usually on the last day of like when the prayer is wrapping up, and then we'll give out the invitations to everybody. It's much easier than having to go to everyone's house, which is what people used to do back in the day, and I think that's what like Dharma's family is doing as well, like going to people's houses and like one by one dropping off the invitations. I have way too many relatives for that, and honestly like having a prayer to start off the wedding is like a good thing anyways. But at this moment I think I'm gonna take a nap because I'm exhausted, even though I did like, actually no, that's not true. I left the house for 4 hours on a day that I was off, so I think I'm gonna nap, and then I really have to clean my room. Like ever since I came back from Miami, like I have unpacked and everything, I've done my laundry, but like it's honestly a disaster right now. And now I've started ordering all this stuff for the bridal shower. The rest of the day Sunday, we have booked it in our calendar to do all of the invitations. As I mentioned, we have weddings back to back, and then it's basically like the first weekend of July I have a wedding, the second weekend of July I have a wedding, and the third weekend of July is our prayer where we're giving out the invitations. So we have to like get them ready to go, and everyone's names and stuff have to be packaged. Oh my god. And the other update that happened this week was that we finally locked down all of our vendors. Like I'm done with looking for vendors. Everything is secured. I had this on my to-do list since January. We have like a master calendar timeline of events, and since January we have been working on finding all of these small vendors. So someone for the tent, someone for the flowers, someone for henna, someone for catering. Like all of these things that we've been working on for 6 months is finally complete. The last person that we needed to like sign a contract with was for the florals, and that has been done, and I'm very content, which means the next 2 months I don't have to deal with any more emails, any more texts, any more sending deposits. Like that is all complete. So I'm really happy with that, and we are winding down on this month. I still have a lot of things left on my list that I don't think I'm gonna be able to complete this month, but you know what? That's okay, because I left July and August to be pretty like buffer spaces. So whatever I don't finish now, I'm gonna finish later on. And then, oh, one more update. There's so many updates. One more update. Last weekend, I think I told you guys that Dharma and I went to go find his outfit for the reception, and that was delivered on Wednesday. That's when I went over. Yeah, it got delivered on Wednesday. He tried it on, everything fits. So the actual suit is done. He just wants to buy like a new, like a fresh crisp shirt to wear underneath, and then the accessories, we don't know what color we're gonna go with yet because my outfit is not here yet, but it will be here I think next week. So So when my outfit comes, I think we'll try both of them on, because that's not a surprise. Like the reception part's not a surprise. It's like the wedding morning I don't want him to see, but we're gonna try them on side by side, I think, and then see which accessories look better. Is it better just plain black, or is it better the color that I'm wearing? So that was a very long ramble, and I'm gonna sleep now, and then I'm gonna wake up, and then I'm gonna clean my room, and that's it. That will just take me literally the rest of the day. Okay guys, I look like a disaster. My family is now at Darm's house and they've been there for like half an hour. I think they're just waiting for a few more guests to come, and then they're gonna do like the whole ceremony of like reading the invitation and all that. After that's done, then I'm gonna go over. I'm just gonna get myself ready. I did my hair before I left, so got my nails done. I obviously do my makeup. It's so humid outside today that my hair is like blown up, but my nails, these are the nails that I got done. Just a very classic French tip. I'm assuming these nails will be my proposal nails because there is no time left, and our engagement photo shoot is in 3 weeks, and I need a ring to pretend like I'm engaged at this photo shoot. So these are the nails I'm gonna have. Also, like I mentioned before, we have a couple of weddings, so I just want like a very classic nail set that will go with everything, engagement, all the outfits that I'm gonna wear. And then before our photo shoot, I'm gonna get my nails done again, just because I don't want them to be grown out. Obviously, people will be looking at them in a lot of detail, but I'm gonna get ready now, so I'll catch you in a second. Daughter-in-law vibes. Crazy hair day, am I right? It's obviously the next day. I have a lot of things to do today. It's almost the end of June. It's the 25th. And so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm just about to head out. I'm gonna go pick up the cake samples for my bridal shower cake. It's like the girl, I don't know, the girl, the bakery, whatever it is. It's like half an hour away. So I'm gonna go pick it up and then I'll bring it home, and then we'll do a taste test. And today's the day we're doing all of our invitations, labeling them, getting them all ready, and getting them all sorted and stuff like that, because as you know, I'm super busy for the next like couple of weeks. And I did order one thing on Amazon that's supposed to deliver today, and I need it for the invitations. It's like little labels to put on the envelopes, because we tried labeling the envelope yesterday for the one that was going to like my fiance's house, and it wasn't as cute. So the stickers I got in, which is like for the back of the envelope, I'll show you guys later when we get to it. So it's a few days later, all of the invitations, okay, I'm lying, not all of the invitations are done. Most of the invitations are done. There's just a few more left that, number one, we didn't know people's full names were, like we just know them by their nicknames, or we didn't know how to spell their names. So my mom is gathering intel on these people without asking them directly, like asking relatives, like what is their full name. We even tried Facebook, we tried Instagram, like some people are just not on social media. So invitations are almost done. Let me tell you about the disaster that happened today. I'm like triggered by it. It's too early to talk about it, but I'm vlogging, right? I also am vlogging for like genetic counseling stuff, so I mentioned it a little bit in the video because it like destroyed the rest of my afternoon, and like I'm on the verge of tears, like I'm on the verge of breaking down. And it's not even like a oh, it's a major thing. Let's talk about it. Okay, so as you guys know, in a previous vlog, I think it was in the April one or the May one, I was talking about how it was such a hassle for me to find a seamstress for the bridesmaids' outfits. Today my mom texts me, and the seamstress we decided on, who we have been sending our clothes to for a long time, has been injured, and she is no longer capable of making all of the outfits, and she actually did not even start on any of the outfits. And I know the girls have been going for the last 6 weeks to like give her measurements, and we told her to start them as soon as the girls start coming, like on a rolling basis. And she told my mom that she was just gonna wait until all the measurements came in and then make them all at once. And I was like, number one, that's not what we agreed on, because now some people are like traveling or out of town for like months. And so we wanted them to be done so they could have it and try it on and everything, whatever. So anyways, she didn't even start it. So now me and my mom have to go find somebody else. And that's not the concern. There are lots of people that offer this service like in our area. It's just finding someone who's reliable that we've never used before, because you guys know what happened with the other person that we gave to, the first person that we tried with. So I have 2 contenders essentially now, but we're starting from scratch. This fabric we had since March. I came home from India in March, and it's 3 months later, and there's been no progress, essentially no progress. The girls like wasted their gas and time and money to like go all the way to this lady's house, which is like half an hour away, and give their measurements, and it's not like, it was all for nothing. So I'm gonna go now to find somebody else and figure it out. There's one person that my friend recommended that I actually gave an outfit to as a test, just because he lives really close, and we were like, okay, if he's like, you know, good, then it'll be like a good connection to have, like for other reasons. And my mom called him. I was like, hey, can you do like make us 10 outfits? And he was like, hey, I'm actually moving an hour and a half away in 2 weeks. And we're like, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So we might be able to go through him. Depends. If today the outfit that I get is like immaculate, then I would trust him to make everybody else's outfits. They would just need to give the measurements to him before he moves so he can make them in his new house. But if it's not up to my standard, then there's somebody else that my friend went to that she said is really good. And then we'll go to this other lady who's again half an hour away, but she seems to be like legit, and she's hopefully not going anywhere. We still have time. There's still 2 months left, but like this is not something that I wanted to deal with at this time. Okay, everyone. I am at the Toronto airport. I don't know why, but I'm like 100% sure I'm getting proposed to in like a couple minutes. Things are just weird. I know for sure something's happening. So the last you heard of me, I was in the car thinking I was gonna get proposed to, and my intuition was correct. I did get proposed to. You can go over to my Instagram to watch like the whole behind the scenes unfolding, because I was like sending Snapchats to like all my friends the entire time, because it was just like they were like on the edge of their seat, and it was just really funny. I was also obviously on the edge of my seat. But if you want to see more professional pictures and everything, like head over to my Instagram. And then it's been a couple of days since it happened. We attended a wedding over the weekend, and today's Monday. It's a Canada Day stat day, so I'm off of work. And I have lots of stuff to do, obviously, as always. We have another wedding starting literally tomorrow. So today I'm gonna try to get done. I bought some shoes from online from the shoe company, like honestly like a month ago, and I was trying to find shoes to wear to the bridal shower, but also the bridal shower shoes I could probably wear again to like my reception because the colors are very similar. But the shoes they sent me were, I already packed them up so I'm not gonna show you, but like completely like wrong sizes. Like I ordered 2 pairs of shoes. In one pair, one was a size 8, one was a size 8.5, so they didn't even like match. And then I think in the other pair they were both like the right side of the shoe, so like they were in incomplete pairs, and I was like really upset, really annoyed honestly like about it. So I contacted them, and over weeks honestly it took them to send both pairs to one of their locations so I could exchange them. So that's what we're doing today. Me and my mom are gonna go and figure out the shoe situation. The party that I went to last night, I was wearing these shoes I've had for years and years, and they were so uncomfortable. I literally had to take them off like a minute into the dancing. So when I move, I'm gonna start packing up my stuff and they're trying to move. I'm gonna get rid of the shoes that actually like hold no value for me anymore. Even the shoes that I bought for my engagement last year, they are so uncomfortable. I wore them to a party a month ago and my feet were like not okay, which is really annoying because these shoes are like pretty expensive, and like the ones that look nice are not comfortable. So either you like have to give up your outfit and wear ugly shoes, or you have to wear like nice shoes and then suffer. I guess what you could do is wear the nice shoes, take pictures, and then change into the ugly shoes. But anyways, I hope I'll be able to find some comfortable shoes today, because like I said, I have another wedding this week and then another wedding in a couple weeks after that. So I'd like to like test out these shoes first and see if like they'll even survive my own wedding. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm nervous, but I'm so excited. Special delivery. I'm like really nervous now because like what if things are not the way I want them to. Most of the stuff I bought and like I looked at it myself, it's just like my reception outfit. And my uncle did send me pictures and videos and it looks exactly like I want it to look. I'm just like worried about the size. And like it's fine, I have time. I have like 8 weeks actually before. Oh my god, 8 weeks. Anyways, I'm a lefty now, by the way. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Mom is very stressed because one of the suits that she ordered we think might be the wrong shade. might be a completely wrong color actually. So she wants me to open it now to double check if it will work or not. So I'm gonna open it, but I'm gonna get my thumbnail first and then I'm gonna open it. Honestly, not gonna show you guys what's in the box because you gotta wait for the wedding to see all of that. But I'll keep you guys updated on what happens when I unbox everything. Interesting. I have a few minutes before Dharm comes. I see his location. He is traveling to pick me up because we are going furniture shopping. We're trying to redo essentially our bedroom before I move in. Like we want a new bed set, like a bigger bed and everything. Obviously I've been Pinteresting hard, right? Because I've never like been an adult and had my own room before where I like actually want to put effort into it. Anyways, so it's actually a week after I filmed last, which is when we got in the shipment for our clothes from India. And I have so many updates for you guys. So our clothes came in and there were no major issues, which is awesome. So the outfit, I think I mentioned my mom was really worried about one of her outfits for the actual ceremony day, and that one is good. Color, it's not like as perfect as we want it to be, but it will work. So that's good. And then all of my outfits, I'm not gonna win. All of my outfits fit perfectly. Like I was waiting for two more to come in for like the major events and they both fit. Like there's nothing I need to change about them. The one outfit that I do need to get altered is actually one that I've had since I came back. Like I brought it back with me in March, and I was waiting for like my mom and my sister to get all their outfits because they need alterations on like quite a few. So we all went together last night to drop it off to this other seamstress that my friend used for her sister's wedding and recommended. So we dropped off all of those clothes yesterday. Once we get those clothes back, we'll have to like find the jewelry and like all the accessories and stuff, which is not too concerning. I do have a lot of accessories that I bought when I was in India as well. Just a few minor things like here and there. And then the other major update, oh, he's leaving now. The other major update that I had was, so with my wedding day outfit, like my ceremony outfit, a few weeks ago, actually at the end of May, I went and got professional bra fitting. So I bought a bunch of new bras that are actually my size because apparently I was wearing like 5 or 6 sizes too small, which I'm not surprised about. But I got new bras and everything, and then I tried on the new bras with my actual wedding day outfit, and there are some minor alterations that I need to get done on that blouse, which I've been trying to get a hold of that seamstress that's recommended by the place where I got my outfit from, but she's like being very difficult to communicate with. So I'm just gonna text the guy that owns the store because he told me if you have any issues let me know. This weekend is our prayer for the wedding, so this morning we went to the temple and we started off the prayer. It's essentially 72 hours. This weekend is super busy. And then the last update is that my engagement shoot is on Monday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have a prayer, which means we're supposed to be at the temple like all the time. I'm working from home today, which is why like I'm going on my lunch to go furniture shopping. I'll show you guys, but on Sunday we're doing our dance practice, our first dance practice for the performance that we're gonna do at one of my pre-events. And then Monday we have our engagement shoot, and my makeup starts at 5:30 a.m., which is like way too early to be alive, but there's so much to do. Like this weekend I have so much to do. I'm like a little bit stressed. Like I've already, if you guys know me, I've already started making like lists. I have lots of lists. So I'm getting my nails done tomorrow because like they're a little bit crusty now. Like they're definitely grown out. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see they're grown out. I'm gonna get my nails done tomorrow. I'm gonna get a facial tomorrow. Obviously I have to go to temple tomorrow and today, like every day. And then I have to pick out all of Dharm's outfits. Like we're doing 2 different shoot ideas, 2 different locations. So I still have not decided on one of my outfits. One of them I have confirmed and I bought it a long time ago when I went to Buffalo. And then I just need to buy accessories, so I bought them off of Amazon, or it's supposed to come on Sunday, which is cutting it close. And then at some point this weekend I need to go to Dharm's house and pick out his outfits because I would never trust him to pick his own outfits. Anyways, I think he's here now, so I gotta go. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. I'll see if he wants to be in the vlog. It's a few hours later, hence why I'm wearing the same clothes and the same hair and everything. I just finished work. I logged out. I took a 10-minute nap, and now I'm going out with Tom again. This time we are going to look at wedding bands for him. I don't think I want a band. I never wanted one before, but I always said like it depends on what the ring looks like if I feel like a band would accentuate it. I just think on its own it's like a masterpiece. I don't need to like add anything else to it, but obviously he needs a band, so I'm gonna go look for that. And then his family's coming along as well because we're gonna do some gold shopping, which is very common in our culture. We do a lot of gifting of gold, and that's kind of the plan for today. And then after that, to go back to the temple because our prayer is still happening, obviously. Basically, I'm just gonna be running around this whole weekend. Another day going to the temple. It's like 10 a.m. I'm exhausted, but I slept so hard last night. Like I woke up and my ear was sore. That's how exhausted I have been. But yesterday was very successful. When I went to the jewelry store, Darn picked out a band that he liked, and it has diamonds in it, which I'm very surprised by because before he was saying he wanted something like very basic, but he's not basic. He just pretends like he is. So that will be done in a month, and then we'll pick it up. And today, after I'm going to the temple for like 3 hours or so, and then I have a facial, and then I have to get my nails done because Monday is our engagement shoot. All ready to go. It's the last day where everybody's gonna pull up, and then we're gonna give them all the invitations. It's like 8:30 a.m. and your girl's starving, so I'm gonna go to the temple and eat some food. Okay, hi everyone. Good morning. It's not a good morning. It's like 5:45 a.m. and it's Monday, July 17th. We had our prayer yesterday and everything went smooth as it probably could be. It was a little bit chaotic, which it would have been if you have like hundreds of relatives that are all in one place and you're trying to give them out the invitations at the same time, but it's all done now, so we don't have to worry about that. This morning I am heading to my hair and makeup appointment because we have our engagement photo shoot this morning. So the video is already very long, so I'm gonna end it here. And this was part 4 of the wedding planning series. So the last part will be part 5. So we're obviously in the middle of July, and then I think the last part will just be the end of the wedding planning because then it's going to be wedding week. I'm going to try to vlog during wedding week, depends on how I'm feeling. And obviously in the next video, we'll start off with the photo shoot. So I'll give you guys some behind the scenes about that. And so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Can't even talk because I'm so freaking tired. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.